Throughout my career, I've had many Muslim students in my class, and I have never noticed that there was an issue in terms of meeting their dietary needs and meeting the certain restrictions that they had because of their religion. Never noticed a problem. But because of this article here, I realize that there is another level that schools could go in order to meet the needs of Muslim students. And so let's get into this article here. There's another level. Portland schools say they are the nation's first to offer daily halal meals for all ages. At Lyman Moore Middle School in Portland's North Deering neighborhood, on a recent Wednesday, students streamed into the cafeteria in waves for lunch. Alongside classic offerings like hot dogs, baby carrots, was a halal certified beef and bean burrito. One student who grabbed it was sixth grader Radia Hamed, 12, who said she eats halal at home and now takes the cafeteria's new certified option almost every day. It's a choice available to all students in all grades at Portland Public Schools since a district wide rollout in April. I like burritos, and it's good that it's halal, said Hamed, who prior to the rollout was eating cheese pizza for lunch every single day. Now, I love cheese pizza, but man, every day, I think that would I would get a little bored with that. Other Muslim students were skipping the meal entirely, school leaders say. Now that's sad. We don't like hearing that. And kudos to this district. The program was born out of a drive to provide meals for the district's growing Muslim population and a desire to bring culturally relevant food to school cafeterias. For years, Portland school officials say they and families have worried that Muslim students just aren't eating lunch at school because of a lack of halal options. Now, students can select a halal certified meal every day, and 3 days each week, it's also a vegan meal, like a chickpea curry or a veggie burger. The district and its partners believe Portland is the country's first district to offer daily halal certified school meals for all K through 12 students. Something made possible because of the district's central kitchen structure and a partnership with local organizations, including the Halal School Meals Network. Never knew there was such a thing. This is something that has been identified as a priority by our community and students, said Portland's food service director. It is challenging for students to succeed when they are hungry, as we all know. Yet many of our Muslim students, a number of whom come from low income and food insecure households, couldn't eat our free school meals because of the lack of suitable halal options. Now, this is where we get the education because I didn't know what that word meant until I read this article. So, halal, an Arabic word meaning lawful, describes a way of eating observed by a majority of Muslims, free of pork and alcohol, and following standards of cleanliness around food preparation. So there it is. There's another level that you can go to because I know that I would venture to say all schools, all public schools, they're not serving pork, right? But halal means that there's a certain way of preparing a ritual, if you will, of preparing the food, and so this district has gone to the next level in order to meet the needs of those students. So you know what? Kudos to them. They found a need. They partnered up with outside organizations to make sure that they take care of those students. So yeah, kudos to them. But I'm curious though. I'm curious. The Portland schools, they say that they're the first, but I wonder if there's another school district out there. So what I would do is I would ask you if you are part of that school district that's also offering halal meals. Why don't you leave a comment in the comments section? Let's hear from you. So that's our update for today, and thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.